you're gonna have to bear with me, the lighting's not being my friend today. Yeah, quick update. I think I'm ill. I just keep feeling drained. It's like all I can do is sleep, you know, and when I'm awake, it's like all I want to do is sleep. And the lighting is just changing, and I don't know why. Yeah, it's just like I have no energy for anything these days. It's been like this for about a week now, and it's not good at all. Yeah, quick kitten update. They're all oh, how cute they are. And they're all asleep, so when you wake them up, then you bring them back. Story of my life. Hey, I'm fixed the light in. Oh, I just pulled a Homer. Yeah. I don't really want to know what to say now. Yeah. I had a stream last night. I guess it was a nightmare. I don't usually... it's inaccurate to say that I don't have nightmares, but it's probably more accurate to say that my nightmares don't tend to scare me. Hang on. I let the cat in. This is a little slut. She's had about 11 kittens this year so far, and who knows when she's going to get pregnant again. Yeah. I have dreams that a lot of people would consider nightmares, but they just don't tend to bother me. And I don't know why, because they bother me in real life. I guess I'm a much braver person in my dreams. But last night it was, it's not so much a phobia, but it is a really persistent fear I've had for a few years, since I was about 11 at least, you know, and it's alien abductions. I know it's a really stupid, irrational fear or phobia or whatever, but it terrifies me, you know. I can't even be on my own in a strange place, like at night, like until I'm used to it, and I have to sleep with my bed up against the wall so I can keep an eye out, because I don't like... It's just... if anything like that happened to me, I'd freak out, and I know I wouldn't even remember it, but it's just... the thought of it happening, it's just... it terrifies me, and I don't know why. You know, there's nothing you can do to prevent it, you know? So, I do believe people get abducted by aliens. I also believe... I just think that it's a really small-minded thing to assume that we're alone in the universe when you think about how vast the universe actually is. And, like, if you're talking about probability, the probability that is that, you know, we'd never be able to get anywhere worth going if we travelled in the universe, you know? Well, we'd have to travel like many generations, you know? So, what's the point of them abducting you, you know? Unless they're from like somewhere close, like Mars, or maybe not that far away, just like somewhere that's genuinely quite close. But it's just things, you know? Unless you're talking again in terms of I'm going to go all science geeky on you now, and I don't know why, but the faster you go, if you go fast enough, then time slows down for you. And so let's say if you're going fast enough in a spaceship, 2 years for you could be about 50 years back home if you're going fast enough, you know? So maybe it's that sort of situation, but anyway, it's just back to the original thing. I don't know why it scares me. I remember I saw Signs, and that terrified me. It still terrifies me. It's an amazing movie, you know. It's got the same problems that M. Night Shyamalan has in most of his movies, but it's just such a terrifying, scary, tense thing, you know. Just there's so many moments in that movie that just scare me to death, and no, even before that, I was scared of Mars attacks, you know, and Independence Day. I'm just, I don't know why. I was like, I was watching this McPherson tape the other day. It's like an old Blair Witch style movie from like 1970s, like a family get abducted by aliens, and it is a really badly made movie, you know. It's really cheesy graphics, cheesy effects. The acting wasn't that good. They kept breaking her up to bring you like professional opinions, like the best parts. But it still terrified me, you know. And it's like I had to put it on mute at some points because I knew that if I had listened to it and see it, like I didn't even know what was coming, but I just knew something was coming. So I turned it down so I could just watch it without listening to it, because sound is a really important part of anything. Like if you have your eyes closed and you just hear something scary, you know. But then if you're just watching something and you don't hear it, it's not as bad. And it is true. A lot of the time, a lot of the scariest movies and scariest games and whatever, they do utilise sound really extensively. All the Silent Hill games have really good sound, and there's this isn't so much a scary thing, but if you've seen Reservoir Dogs, when the guy gets his ear cut off, I think it's Mr. White who does it, but he gets his ear cut off, and just the way they use the music in that scene, and it's like you don't realise you're tapping along to it until we didn't realise until we watched it about 6 times. Just that one scene, watched it about 6 times in a row for my film class, and after about the 2nd time we realised we were tapping along to it, and after about the 6th time we were all dancing, and it was quite amusing. But yeah, alien abductions, I could not deal with it. And oh, I said I was going to talk about JT Leroy. I was at Leroy because this is small E but a big R, one or the other. I'm going to say Leroy. But yeah, I did the whole thingy about him when I did my whole thingy about fakery. And I've actually read that one. I've read Sarah and I've read The Heart of the Secret of All Things, and this may seem like a really stupid thing to get confused about, but I can't tell if it's the same kid and the same mother, because they've got the mother has the same name, the kid you don't know his real name in Sarah, but you know, they don't mention any events in Sarah, even though Sarah would be a midquel to The Heart of the Secret of All Things, and certain events at the end are like a drastic change of personality. So I am a little confused by that. Oh, the kittens are awake. Yeah, that confused me. I need to watch the movie, but someone's borrowed it without asking me, which seems I can't say anything, you know. I know if I say anything, I'm going to come out as a bad guy or whatever for wanting it back or something. I'm still a bad guy because some twat left my, like, you know, the Friends box set, and it's like all the discs and especially designed just for the box set, and someone took one of the DVDs out and left it at the case and lost it, and now then someone else picked it up, put it in a case and lent it to someone else by accident, and then that person still got it and I'm asking for it back, and it's my fault for not like keeping it better eye on my stuff. And it's like, yeah, put it in the case. I put it in the case like it's supposed to be, that's where DVDs are supposed to go. And I've just ranted for 10 minutes about nothing, so I'll leave it at that. Bye.